Okay, this will most likely be the last video in the somewhat nice weather. As you can see, I'm starting in S4. Nothing has really changed in here other than the four-wheeler is in here. The four-wheeler might be saying goodbye. I do like it, but it's difficult for Emily to ride it. The way the back seat's designed and the way it's completely set up, being a four-wheeler, just a little bit too big for her, so it might be saying goodbye. I'm looking for a mule, primarily a Kawasaki, or really any make will work out as long as it's a two-seater with seat belts and preferably four-wheel drive or diff lock. But I am looking at a few of them, but in here nothing has really changed. I will be pulling out that snowblower most likely tomorrow. I am getting over a cold, so work has slowed down quite a bit. Also, I want to point out something I mentioned in one of my last videos. I mentioned with my income, and someone, they're being a real asshole, said, "Oh, you don't make enough money on YouTube to really worry about your income." I appreciate everything I do make. I appreciate all the views I do get, but what I do make will affect my income if I make too much. I make on average $100 to $200 a month. I rather try and keep that to $100 a month because I'm on disability, and I'm low income, so I cannot make too much or else it will start affecting my check. So like I said, I appreciate everything I make. If I can make a steady $100 a month, which I got this month, which is nice, it was a little over $100. That's perfect. But if some months, if I don't get a check from Google, and then I all of a sudden get a $200 check, that does affect my income. So if I can keep it right around $100 a month, it's perfect. Because I do have another job that I do as well. So as long as I get $100 from Google and what I make from my other job, it all works out. So like I said, I appreciate everything I do get. I don't make that much, but what I do make, I have to be careful because I don't want to make too much and have it affect my check on a monthly basis. So I just want to clarify that. So thank you to everybody who does watch my videos, who do click on the ads and watch the ads and all that stuff. Most of my money is actually coming from older videos I uploaded. Trash Pick Computer, MTD Tractor. There's a few of them. I believe the LG TV one has quite a few views. Videos like that, like older videos that I wasn't monetized when I first got them, but they're still making a lot of views and still making a fair bit of income. Also, the Ford van videos, those videos have actually got the most amount of views out of pretty much all of them and the Trash Pick Computer, which is weird. But figure start off in here, do a little bit of chatting, and we'll check on the status of other projects. Some of the stuff I will be showing will be coming up in other videos that will be released in the new year. So I am still making videos, like I said, so I've got to be careful when I release them because of the income. Okay, out here, Mastercraft MTD Tractor. It was sitting by the scrap trailer and it's been moved. More to come on this whenever its video gets released. Got some good news on this one. Like I said, I don't know if I released this video yet on this, but most likely didn't. So I got quite a few of them that need to be released, and I don't quite remember which ones have been released and which ones are waiting to be released. Cub Cadet Tractor, the snowblower will be going on this probably tomorrow. That deck has to come off. The deck will not be going back on. I'm actually looking for another one of these machines absolutely identical to put that deck on and sell as a good machine, and I'll be just keeping this one just as a straight snowblower. This one is in rough condition. The hood, I could get a new hood bezel for it, but they are god awfully expensive, and quite frankly this machine is not worth it. So I'm going to be putting an LED light bar in and two LED reverse lights just to flick on when I'm backing up, just to help when I am snowblowing with this machine. I do have tire chains, but I do not have weights. The guy I got this machine from said he never used weights on it. Weights not really needed. And I figured I'd mention this snowblower right here. Nothing has changed with it. I'm going to try and get rid of it. It is noisy in the front. The front gearbox is very noisy. The front two supports for the auger is also noisy. Stuff I don't want to fix. Parts for this are hard to find as it is, but the engine is good. Tires are usable. So if I can get what I want to get out of it just for the engine, will actually be perfect. Okay, come over here to the little bit nicer stuff. This is my former work tractor. It is getting a new life. Videos will be coming up on this very soon. This machine here, I do want to get rid of it, but I want to get the right price for it. I paid $400 for it. It had a nice clean hood and rear fender. I'd like to get that, and if not more, back out of it when I go to resell it. Yamaha golf cart still runs and drives. Really, there's no issues with this machine. I'm waiting on a few little parts for this. The headlights are out of it. Unfortunately, they are broken. The bulbs are junk. It's actually missing the turn signal bulbs. I thought it would have had them in there, but it doesn't. Physically, the front of them look fine. So I'm probably just going to end up putting them back in and put an LED light bar on this. The tail lights work. LED light bar up front will be perfectly fine. This actually does still have power. And really the big issue is the play in the steering wheel. It's an issue, but it's not an issue. The other golf cart I had actually had similar play. Some may be wondering, why am I not putting this on the road? Two things. The insurance on it is way too high, so it has to be registered as a motorcycle. So it's not worth it for me to register this and put it on the road. Allis-Chalmers tractor, nothing has changed. Once the snowblower comes out, it will be going in the tent shed. That machine has never seen rain and has never seen snow. So I'd like to get it put away, get the deck cleaned up. It is a really heavy steel deck, but still, clean it up, get it put away. I will not be taking the battery out. I never take batteries out by machines. I leave them in, and I do occasionally start them in the wintertime. As you guys know, I love cold start videos. So I'll probably do a fire up on that tomorrow when I do go and put it away for the winter. Oh, one more thing about the Yamaha. Everything is functional on this machine. It's just a bit rough around the edges. I kind of wish I didn't buy it, but when I did buy it, I didn't think registering it was going to be so hard, because it would have worked out perfectly for what I needed it for. But since it can't be registered and insured relatively cheaply, it has to go. Okay, my current work tractor that used to sit right over there for the longest period of time, still no issues. The rear end is working perfectly fine, no leaks. The engine is perfectly fine, no leaks. So it was, before I did the top end rebuild, it did have an engine oil leak. It has not came back, so I'm thinking it was leaking from around the heads, or it was the valve covers leaking, but no issues. It's going to need a battery at some point. The positive cable has actually released from the actual battery itself, and no, that's not the end moving, it's the actual post moving. It's okay for now, but it most definitely will need a new battery. And lastly, the E-Z-GO golf cart. This project, there's more to come on it in a later video, but this project is not getting done. I will be trying to sell it as is, as a good starting point for a project. Like, as you can see, it does need work, but it's a good starting point, and it would make a reasonably fun project. It will be going with the parts I did buy for it to convert and put an engine in it. I just don't really have the time to put an engine in it, so it will be going by. If I can't sell it, I might end up doing it, but I would like to get rid of it the way it sits. So that's pretty much everything. I'm running out of time on my phone, so I will talk to them later. Please keep redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment, and hopefully you enjoyed this fall update. Bye for now.